experience.
Slightly.
Slightly.
Thank you,
Sorry.
Steph. A couple of follow-ups. First, did the Houthis give any reason why they sacked the UN offices and detained so many UN staff?
Look, first of all, UN staff should not be detained. What the reporting seems to indicate some sort of security issues, but our staff, regardless of what is going on, should be protected. UN premises cannot be entered in that manner.
Secondly, during the meeting of the Shanghai Cooperation Council, did the Secretary-General make any attempt to meet the Russian President Vladimir Putin?
There was no specific bilateral setup.
And thirdly, there are rumors floating around that because of the Trump administration's ban on Palestinians, including President Abbas, from coming to the high-level General Assembly meeting at the end of the month, that the UN might move either the meeting or the high-level segment on a two-state solution to Geneva.
Look, I have nothing to share with you officially. I mean, rumors are rumors, but obviously I think that the participation of a senior Palestinian delegation to that conference seems to me essential for the topic that will be discussed. Deji.
Yes, a follow-up on that question. Has the UN reached out for U.S. government to a further clarification of this policy?
I know we are reaching our colleagues are reaching out to the State Department. I don't have an update on the contacts as of yet.
Okay. During the Secretary-General's meeting with the Iranian president in Tianjin, we all read the note. But have they talked about recent development of the imposing of sanctions by European countries?
Look, the discussion was focused on regional developments, obviously on the nuclear issues, but I'm not going to give you more detail than what was in the readout.
Okay, can you remind us what is the position for UN on this latest development, the reimpose of snapback sanctions?
Well, I think I read it out twice last week. So usually when I read out something the third time, I get it wrong. Abdelhamid, then Michelle. Sorry.
Thank you, Steph. There are news about Lazzarini stepping down. Can you confirm? Do you have
he's not stepping down. I think his mandate's coming to an end at in next early-ish next year.
Is the SG now considering other candidates?
Well, obviously somebody will be appointed to succeed him. Yep.
Yeah. Thank you. The second thing, Dalal Hawamda is a 14-year-old girl near Hebron in the village of As-Samua. Settlers ran over her, almost killed her. She's in critical condition. Such a crime, why doesn't come in the briefing?
I have not seen that specific report, but we'll look into it. Michelle.
Sorry, just clarifying, while the SG was in China, he didn't cross over with Kim Jong-un, did he?
No, they were not there in China at the same time. Sorry, Linda, and then we'll go.
Thank you, Steph. Apropos of Yemen, what is the UN's role? Can you just shed some light in terms of what the UN's role is in the non-Houthi controlled areas of Yemen where,
well, I mean, the UN's role is primarily, in Yemen, is probably humanitarian, a country where people, regardless of where they live, face tremendous humanitarian challenges.
So there's a big presence in the south, the east, the other parts of the country as well?
Yep.
Thank you.
Zara.
Hi, yes, Steph. Iran, Russia, and China, in a letter to the Security Council and the Secretary-General, have stated that the attempt by the 3 European countries to trigger the snapback mechanism violates the provision of the JCPOA and Resolution 2231 as the dispute resolution mechanism under JCPOA haven't yet been fully exhausted. They have called for the move to be considered null and void. What is the Secretary-General's position on this matter?
Well, that will be an issue for the Security Council to decide. This, as you know, the UN is not a party to the JCPOA. The Secretary-General's message is for Iran and for the countries parties to the JCPOA to use this window of opportunity to intensify their diplomacy. Yes, please.
A follow-up on Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit. During his statement in Tianjin, the Secretary-General says we are moving towards a multipolar world, and the SCO is also now the world's largest regional organization by population and geography. How does the UN view this expansion of SCO influence in global governance?
Well, you know, the Secretary-General has been saying for quite some time that we're moving into a very much a multipolar world. He has also very publicly said that it is important for the UN to work with the various groupings that we are seeing, whether it's the SCO, the G20, CARICOM, I mean, all of the African Union. This is all part of the kind of the layered multilateralism that the Secretary-General often speaks about. Alex, and then Stefano.
Thanks, Steph. I have a follow-up on Yemen. You've mentioned the seizure of UN property. Could you please be more specific, like what we're talking about?
My understanding is I think there was some electronic equipment taken.
All right, thank you.
Stefano.
Thank you. The world-leading association of genocide scholars have declared that Israel is committing genocide in Gaza. Is the Secretary-General aware of this just?
Yes.
And what does he think?
Look, it's a very prominent and serious organization. It doesn't change our position, which I've stated and restated when it comes to the Secretary-General using the term genocide. This doesn't stop us almost every single day in condemning and decrying what we are seeing taking place in Gaza.
And then another question. Apparently France has put its hospital on alert for a war that could start by March 2026. Is the Secretary-General aware of this?
I have no clue what you're talking about, Stefano, but I'm happy to look into it. Deji.
Yeah, just a very quick question. Do we know the nationals of those who detained in Yemen?
They are local staff, national staff. They are national staff. There is an additional person who is an international, which would bring us to 19, who we hope will be released today, if not already done so. But whether national or international, they should all be released immediately. Okay. I'm sure our friends from the Republic of Korea will be here in 17 minutes, 18 minutes.